Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Sean Diddy Combs, you better pipe down. Y'all, Diddy saw what happened to the United Healthcare CEO, and baby, he is bad boy CEO. This ain't the time nor place for him to be causing a commotion, but that never let stop Diddy from doing anything, y'all. And what can only be explained as another attempt to get out of jail. Get out of jail. He is now trying to say that, you guys, I need to be left alone because the government is spying on me. The government's spying on you, did he? Get back in your cell. The government's spying on you. What is going on? Next, you're going to say they having hidden cameras on the rats and roaches back that you literally got them reenact the making of the band season 3. Y'all, Diddy is ridiculous. But oddly enough, is this going to work? I mean, the short answer is no. Y'all, how can somebody be spying on you when you are in jail? Yes, Diddy, welcome to reality. They are watching everything you do, especially considering the fact that you got caught 50, 11, 30 billion times breaking all the rules. Yes, Diddy, welcome to reality where you now have to face consequences for the actions. For your actions, but instead you want to act like you Sojourner Truth. You want to act like you Harriet Tubman. You want to act like you out here, your civil rights being violated, and you doing what? A big one for the prison system. The funny thing is, if Diddy's team would actually focus on, I'm not even going to give them any ideas. The thing is, I see them trying to get public perception on their side. But the thing is, Diddy is so maniacal. He is so selfish. He is just so him-centered. He doesn't even see how to get the public on his side. And you know what? We not going to help him. Anyway, y'all, as I was saying, let's get into the reports about Diddy talking about he's being bullied. Meanwhile, Cassie's lawyer is calling everything cap, down to the smoke screens that Diddy's team has allegedly been thrown out, down to that girl Misha, which we did report here first. Tattletales that she could not be the girl in the D&G shirt. I know some of y'all were like, Tisa, she sounded like a victim. And no joke, don't want to disrespect Misha. When those tears hit, she 100% sounded like a victim. But Cassie's lawyer is saying it's all cap because he literally made a statement, was like, it's all cap because guess what? I'm representing the girl that was actually in the D&G t-shirt. And we got those photos with her face blurred out because I submitted them to court and she is still an anonymous victim and she remains anonymous. And anyway, Cassie's lawyer is calling cap on Diddy and his tears streams of glory. Let's get into this. How Diddy says he's being spied on. Again, Mark Agnafilio, Yana, my client's being spied on. Hell is someone being spied on in a federal detention center? That is the very definition of jail. You don't got any peace. You can't eat in private. You can't sleep in private. You can't do nothing in private. And if you really want to know who's spying on you, remember those things where Diddy was walking around talking about, yeah, I'm a celebrity in jail. They got people rushing to make my bed. Dummy. You really think they was rushing just to make your bed? I mean, listen, some people in Harlem might look at Diddy as a celebrity. I don't know. I do know that the making of the band seasons 1 through 12 went off a long time ago. I do know that if anybody can catch you in 4K or in HD confessing to what you're doing, they probably going to get years knocked off of their sentence and they might get early release. Keep thinking they really want to listen. Keep thinking they really want a autograph because you said, I run this city, send the cops to the A, the feds to come get me. Or are they really just trying to, anyway, if you worried about who's really spying on you, maybe you should look at the people that you were bragging about making your bed. Again, that's all I got to say. Anyway, let's get in to this and see what they talk about. Okay, Diddy, Your Honor, my constitutional rights are being, Your Honor, My client is being spied on by the federal government. Sir, do you mean to tell me by federal government, do you mean the people? By the federal government, do you honestly mean the people? Um, uh, do you honestly mean the people that you literally thumbed your nose at? Diddy. Anyway, let's get into this report because that's one thing I will say. Diddy is good. Diddy is good for a laugh, and we shall actually laugh. Now, again, it's obvious that Diddy is trying to get a mistrial. Diddy's trying to get this case overturned. But let me tell you something, Diddy's lawyers are just looking for a payday. Again, they got to get paid. But you realize with all these motions, with all this stuff, whether it goes or not, whether there's a chance, as long as they get active, like he tells them, they are making millions and millions of dollars. Anyway, Diddy's legal team is accusing the federal government of spying on him while he's detained, claiming his constitutional rights are violated. The court documents obtained by TMZ, Diddy's attorneys argued that the feds worked with prison staff to monitor his confidential communications with his. I'm sorry to disrespect Marco Compilio. Yana, in court documents exclusively obtained by TMZ, we're arguing that feds work with prison staff to monitor his confidential communications, hindering his ability to prepare for trial. We claim the government unlawfully accessed handwritten notes between Diddy and his counsel, even taking photos of them and sending them to the prosecution. The legal team, listen, let me just tell y'all something. This is a bold choice that they are even bringing up those handwritten notes because that's one of the reasons he got denied bail. Y'all don't remember that? He literally called it emergency hearing, talking about, they took my legal documents. Judge Arun was like, wait, what you talking about? What legal documents? They dismissed the evidence based off of something they knew was a lie. And now you're bringing up those court documents dismissed improperly as a reason why his constitutional rights are being violated and he should be let out for court. Have you lost your MFM mind? Yo, they said this update follows a major win for Diddy's team in November when the judge ruled that the prosecution must remove copies of the notes from their files until a formal hearing decides whether they can be used in trial. Diddy faces serious charges of spectre. Listen, first of all, that wasn't a legal win for victory. That wasn't a legal win for Diddy. The prosecution said, we don't even need to put this in because we got enough evidence. This was just extra. On top of that, that little cutesy trick is why he got denied bail. How are people classifying this as a legal win? I don't know. I think Diddy's money is hard at work because the takes, again, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but the takes people are making, I don't know. It just don't sit right with me at all. Speaking of not sitting right, you know that what's her name? Cassie's lawyer is actually clapping back. If you guys don't know, Cassie's lawyer was actually Misha's lawyer. Let me stop saying Misha. Cassie's lawyer was actually the girl's lawyer that claimed that she was the anonymous victim, but then it came out it was all cap and she was not, in fact, the anonymous victim. I want to give a shout out to Tiffany Ross. What's up, girl? I'm going to give a shout out to my girl, Tiffany. She sent me this. Listen, Tattletales, we called this weeks ago when the Misha mess came out. There was somebody claiming to be one of Diddy's victims, and she told a crazy story. And I said, I think this is part of Diddy's smokescreen for them to put out misinformation. So then when they come back and be like, oh, gotcha, people be like, well, maybe everybody's lying. Who knows what? Again, Diddy is going to spend all his money on his lawyers, right? And to make sure he can poison the well. Anyway, Douglas Wigdor, who is Cassie's lawyer and also the girl's lawyer in the DNG shirt, said, a woman has recently come forward claiming to be our client, Jane Doe, who asserted claims of gender-motivated violence against Sean Diddy Combs, Harvey Pierre, and others. She is not the individual we represent in the pending lawsuit. Our client's identity remains confidential. Again, like I said, y'all, if anybody is coming out with fantastical stories of what Diddy did, please call 1-877-4-HSITIP, because at the end of the day, you can get justice, you will be protected, and you can sue him in civil court on top of that. Baby, it can be Christmas all over. He can stay behind jail, and you can get the resources you need to help you move past that trauma. If anybody is not willing to do that, well, I don't know. I see why they take it the way they take it. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I will talk to y'all later. It's gonna be a few more videos uploaded tonight, so make sure you turn your notifications, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.